After a wild Week 14 NFL slate, here is all the data you need to know heading into the fantasy football playoffs. Kyle Pitts has quietly commanded over 25% of team targets in each of Kirk Cousins' starts this year. Outside of a Week 11 stinker, he's averaging 15 points per game with Kirk under center. Now, the kicker is Drake London hasn't played in any of these games, so his injury is something to monitor for Pitts owners. Chase Brown once again failed to surpass 70% of team targets, which is something he hasn't done with P. Ryan healthy since Week 4. They also split the red zone work once again, but luckily Brown converted 4 of his red zone snaps into 2 touchdowns, but realistically, he's going to be very reliant on his receiving work moving forward. Baker Mayfield and Emeka Egbuka have left 586 incomplete air yards on the field since Week 6 to go along with 43 incomplete targets, which is the most in the NFL. I would continue to trust the work that Egbuka is seeing heading into a pretty friendly stretch of games. Brian Thomas Jr. has had a tough time finding his role in this Jaguars offense, but it's clear he's at his best when he's running these vertical routes. He's run 16 of them this year, but what if I told you 25% of them came in Week 14 against Indianapolis? Jakobi Meyers has really freed him up to run more of these routes, and he has a long way to go to live up to his draft position, but this was his most encouraging week in a while. Kenneth Gainwell continues to eat into Jaylen Warren's role in this backfield. Not only did he take the bulk of the receiving work once again, but this week he actually out-carried Jaylen Warren in the red zone. Now, Warren did have a big catch and run to salvage his week, but taking a look at his playoff schedule, I would definitely be a little bit concerned. Real quick, if you guys want a no-sweat lay for Monday Night Football, make sure you're joining Sleeper with code FTP, and they're going to give you $20 to play with, no deposit necessary. So if you're already playing fantasy football on there, you might as well claim your free 20. Only Christian McCaffrey and Derrick Henry are seeing more red zone touches per week since Week 11 than RJ Harvey. Since J.K. Dobbins went down, Harvey's averaging about 5.5 red zone touches per week. Plus, he just saw his career high in snap share in Week 14.